Welcome everybody, I'm Biff from JACKIN.cz and I have here Roger Messer from DOIN WORK. How are you, Roger? Can you reveal yourself? Here you go.
Boom!
Yeah, that's right. How are you
What's
doing,
up?
Roger?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks, man.
It's a pleasure. We'll be doing action, very rare action. It's called DOIN WORK Showcase. It will be hosted in Pekelnej bar. Can you say what is this action all about?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, it's just about getting, a little stupid on the dance floor, just trying to, get on a sound system and, get loose in the club, try and, just make some beats and have some fun and get a little lost in the mix,
Yes. It's called DOIN WORK Showcase, so we'll be basically showcasing some of the artists. Can you say something about all the artists?
Yeah.
First, it's you, man. So I know you are from Chicago. So can you tell me more about you?
Well, my DJ name is S.MOVE, S.MOVE. A lot of people call me SMOOTH. A lot of people call me Smooth Dog. It's just S.MOVE. Nobody ever seems to get that, but whatever. And I was born in Chicago. I got into house music probably in like '96 was the first rave that I went to. And I was just amazed by the sound and the lights and the music and the people. And I just, I at that time I was like into industrial music. And I liked the depth and the production quality of the industrial sound, but I didn't really like the hate and the negativity and just all that feel sorry for yourself drama bullshit. So when I got in the club and I heard this house music, I was like the same level of production and just layering and the sound was all there, but it was happy and it felt good. And I didn't look back, I just, that was it for me. And then we got like Jazzy D. He's like my partner on the label. And I met him, I guess it was, he did this song. I can't remember which label it was, but the title of the track was called Soul Beats. And it was a pretty big song on TrackSource. I think it was in the top 10 for like 3 or 4 weeks. And I heard that song and I just kind of reached out to him and found out, he was in Poland. I live in Poland now. So I just, started talking to him and we, eventually we decided to, start working together on the label. Michael R. Jr., he's a story, man. I mean, I found him, I guess when we met, it was like maybe 2 years ago. And he was 17 or had just turned 18. And I found his SoundCloud page because he was doing a party with Natasha and Oscar Six, these Polish legends. And his dad was DJing at the same party as Natasha and Oscar Six, and Michael R. Jr. was also playing there. And I checked the SoundCloud and I heard this track that he did, and it was a good track, but he didn't know a lot of the fundamentals about like EQing or how to arrange track properly. And I gave him a few tips, just some basic tips, and then he started just sending me new songs like every week, and they just got better and better and better. And now he's about to be an exclusive artist as MRJ on the Country Club Disco label with Hugh Cleel and Brian Jones. He's got releases on Sima Black, and I mean, the kid's gonna be blowing up, man. And he's like 19 now, I think. He just finished high school, and and then there's you, of course, who I think you were a relatively new artist when I signed your first track as well, weren't you?
Yes, it was really fresh. I don't know, it's still kind of blissy, when you sign the track, right? And especially to DOIN WORK, because there are so many good artists, right? Can you maybe say one of the big names you signed?
Well, I think I don't want to distinguish one artist from the other.
Well, let's say say more of really huge artists.
Our A-list artists were definitely. I think the first A-list artist we signed was. For me, was like Craig Hamilton, His music was pretty inspirational to me back in like 07.
Actually, Roger, yes, he was also at Pekelnej bar, so
yeah, I saw that.
Have him here.
Yeah.
What's more?
And then we picked up Crico Castelli. He was just legend, man. I mean, that song "Life is Changing" changed so many lives, and it really, it brought a lot to the table in terms of sampling at that point in time for house music. It's just it's a legendary track. I heard that track for the first time on a Derek Carter Mix Mag CD that I bought in. I don't even remember where I bought it, but it was just like a mix CD, and Derek Carter Cosmic Disco, and I think it was like track number 4, track number 5. It was like "Life is Changing," and I was just like, wow. And I just saw him on Facebook one day, and I was like, hey man, what's up, dude? And we started talking. Asked him to sign some tracks, and he was cool. He's very friendly and open to working with me, as a new label. And he's been on like, I don't know what labels, like Sulfuric and like, probably Defected. I mean, he's huge, man. He's enormous. We got Johnny Fiasco, who's also in the Pekelnej bar.
Yeah.
I got 2 like classic acid 303 bombs. Just old school like 808, 909, 303 shit. Real raw and just like old school Chicago vibes, man. It's so good. DeMarcus Lewis, another one. I've actually got a second EP from DeMarcus coming up real soon. We had the first one, I think it was number 38, Poppin' Fresh with a few remixes. And then we just released the Poppin' Fresh remixes, which is, more remixes. And then I've got another EP coming up from him. And I've got this other project in the works by this. I think we're going to go with the release. The artist name is going to be anonymous. And I think he had a release on Mark Farina's label. But his real name is Ken Christensen, and he was one half of this legendary DJ duo in the late 90s, early 2000 called the East Coast Boogeymen. And what we're talking about doing on this single, it's a single with J-Mon on the vocals, and we're looking at 95 North for some remixes, Dimitri Max, and Nonfiction. So
that's huge.
That is fucking. It's nothing's finalized yet, but all of the all the artists have agreed to do it. We just got to sort out the details, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna go through. I mean, I'm willing to do what it takes to get that record working because it's dope, man. And that's a 95 North. Like you talk to some house heads and they'll be like, yeah, I got like 10 vinyls from them or 20 vinyls from them.
Yeah. Can you maybe tell me more about how the DOIN WORK started?
Well, we just came off of 1 year, just 1 year in July.
I don't know, 50 releases almost, right?
I think we're
right.
I think we're closing in on number 80.
Number 80 in a 1 year, and how that's unbelievable.
After 1 year it was like 70, 71, 72 releases after a year, something like that.
That's really huge, Can you say another label who does that? That's really like showing basically who's doing the work, right?
Exactly.
That's the name of the label, right? So
that's the point, we're doing the work, I don't know anybody else who does it like that, man. I mean, we're doing like 4 Jackin' Funky releases every week, and then like 1 deep house release on top of that. So right now we're hitting like 5 releases, and it got started back, like a year ago. Before that, I was a partner on Sour Mash Audio, and we were doing pretty good over there. But my partner Foster, had some things that he had to deal with, some life issues, and we just weren't really able to keep going forward with that. And I had a bunch of tracks that didn't get released, and a bunch of artists, counting on me to get their stuff out. So Yeah, I got in touch with Jazzy, and we had been talking about starting a label for a while, and also Lance Matthew. I was talking to him a lot at the time, and he really wanted to get involved. So I pulled together with Lance and Jazzy, and my homie K Styles over on AMW and London Live, and we just started doing work. I mean, I already had a ton of releases. I think at the point that we started, I had something like 50 releases that were either finished or in progress, like 50 firm releases, not like maybes. I mean, like, 50 releases that were either done, or I had heard like one or two tracks, that were ready to go. And these guys were like, no way, man, no way. And just like boom, boom. I had to release tracks every week just to keep up with the schedule. Otherwise those tracks would get old. And one of the things I think that I worry a lot about is the kind of image, the public image that we're putting out there by releasing tracks every week. Because you hear a lot of DJs and a lot of producers talking about like how watered down the market is, and I feel like a little guilty when I'm putting out new tracks every week. But at the same time, I feel like we're always getting featured, on Traxsource or Stompy, and I feel like having a new release every week is the one way to ensure that people are always one click away from the catalog. You know what I'm saying? So it's just trying to keep that door open so that if somebody isn't feeling a release this week, we're just like one click away, from another release. And it's like, on the one hand, I feel bad because, I wonder if these guys are working. I think they're just pushing shit to push it. But on the other hand, it's like, I want to show that we're doing work, and I just want to keep that door open. I want to keep our logo, and I want to keep doing work on the mind of the collective masses.
All right, Roger. Let's talk a little bit about yourself. Maybe you can tell me what you're doing when you are not DJing.
Well, actually, I don't really DJ that much. I DJ every.
Do music, yeah.
Yeah, well, I definitely DJ every Saturday on AMW, Amsterdam's Most Wanted. You also got a show there, and when I'm not DJing, I'm a teacher. I teach English, business English, English for academic purposes. English for various exams, and I do that in Poland, in the north of Poland, right by the Baltic Sea. So I've been teaching for like 10 years now, I guess.
All right. How do you see the role of the DJ?
Well, I mean, the way I see myself as a DJ, and the way I think a proper DJ should be, is kind of like like a shaman. You know what I'm saying? Like the kind of like summoning the muse. Just bringing down the spirit of music, and just the DJ is just a doorway. And just an open door, and the music. When the DJ comes onto the stage, they should just open that door, and the music just comes through them. And I think in today's society, DJs are very ego-driven. They're like, the Jesus pose, hands up in the air, kind of a thing. And I feel like the DJ is not a vessel. Because a vessel is like a cup with something in it. And I feel like it's more just like a gateway. And you turn on that music, and that just goes right through the DJ. The DJ is just an intermediary, summoning the spirit of dance to alleviate the worries and stresses of the masses.
Yeah, man, I'm there. I'm totally there, and I will be there with you, with Jazzy D, with Michael Eric Jr. In Pekelnej bar on the 3rd of October.
That's right.
Why do you think people should come to that meeting?
Why? Well, I guess the main reason is because I'm gonna fucking be there, man. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be laying it down. You know, I'm gonna be getting stupid, and you know, want to get me on a good sound system, and you know, get me a little slanted. You know, little tipsy, and you never know what's gonna happen, man. That shit's gonna take you, you know, to the next level. You know, maybe I'll you know, get on the drums and, you know, summon the muse and take you to the next level of reality. You know, so just expand your consciousness. Beat away all the worries of the week, man. I'll just beat that shit out of you.
That sounds great. And we will also do some free giveaways, right? Some free music.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn some CDs, some special DOIN WORK Records limited edition CDs. Nice little logo printed on there, some MP3s. So any of the DJ peoples that want to, you know, cop some free goodies, for sure. There's going to be a few exclusives on there, a few unreleased goodies, and some classics. And yeah, come on through, man. Say hi, get a free CD, shake your ass, have some drinks, get stupid.
Yeah, and you can even buy a t-shirt if you want, because we'll be having some t-shirts there. Right? Surprise!
You got what, JACKIN.cz t-shirts maybe?
Yeah, but I think we can also do DOIN WORK, right? I will work it out, man.
Yeah, if you...
Let's see, you know, you have to come to see that, you know, to the party.
Yeah,
That's
maybe we
do.
Maybe we bring some shirts. I don't know, man. You're putting a lot of pressure on me for the shirts there. It's hard to get a good shirt, you know. It's hard to get a good shirt.
Yeah.
Got to find a good printer, you know. I mean, you got to trust them with the quality, and it's like, yeah, I mean, so far we sold like fucking 74 shirts first year. It's pretty good, man. Gonna do another run soon, though. Maybe we have like a few handful of t-shirts. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. No promises, but maybe.
That's right. All right, Roger. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me, bro.
And see you soon. Take care.
Yep. And cut.
Right.
You were like a crazy and you knew just what to do.